Good morning. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of June, and just going to do a really quick video, give you a little update, because our neighbor getting their roof done, and I couldn't video the other day, well, yesterday or the day before, because you were quite loud. So it's 6:30 in the morning, so I'm just going to take these couple of moments to show you. So check out one of the peppers that I topped. I see all this new growth has popped up. So interesting. Let me show you the other one. This is the other pepper. So I've gotten all this new growth right here. And there's the cut off. What is that? The cut off stem. So very interesting. I'm watching and learning and watching. Also wanted to show you that tomato sucker that I had cut off of one of my tomato plants. I believe it's a beefsteak tomato, and it is still doing really good. Check out the little tomato that has started to grow, but the stem is looking good. It even looks like a little sucker is trying to get started on the sucker. So the leaves are nice and green, except for down here. I'll probably cut those off, but overall it's doing well. So I have another sucker that I cut, and it's not doing too well in the water. There's some rainwater that I just stuck in. I did the other one the same way. So I want to stick this one in the ground and see if I'll get the same results. But hey, if I can cut suckers off and start up a new plant, and keep my... Oh, I'm seeing the prettiest yellow bird. Isn't that a pretty bird? That's the closest I can get. Very pretty. I don't know where he went. Okay, so here's my lavender that seems to be taking. Very pretty flowers. And I think I have two flowers that managed to make it, that I grew from seeds that I got from the New Orleans gardener. This one's the Cupid. No, what did it say? No, dwarf teddy bear. No, I'm reading that all wrong. Dwarf teddy bear, I think that's what it says. And I'm not sure what this is, so I'm gonna have to just wait till stuff, take off and see the finished product. But this is my little container garden I got going on right here, which I said I was not going to do this year, but check it out. I got stuff in containers. Sage, mint. I stuck one of the pumpkin plants in here. I still got more pumpkin plants, and I have 3 tomato plants left that I need to plant somewhere. And I still haven't planted all the marigolds. Just want to give you an eyeball of what I have going on right now. But this is my little garden by my carport. Peppers and tomatoes, marigold, leeks. I believe that's parsley, a pumpkin plant, and some tatsoi that's gone to seed, and some collard greens that are just, I don't know if they're going to make it. Well, they're making it. They just look beat up. So this is what I have going on as soon as I walk out my back door. This little growing, my little garden right here. Garden on today, which is the first day of summer, June 21st, and I am digging up my potatoes. This is how they're looking. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging them up. This is what I have so far. We had, well, somewhat of a, I think it was probably a quick pour down rain last night. The potatoes aren't wet. It's just the top of the wood chips are a little, well, slightly damp, but underneath everything's, not really bone dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig these up because we've been having temperatures in the upper 90s, like, well, mid to upper 90s, well, all over. And the heat index for the past couple of days have gotten up to like 102, 108 in some parts of our area here in southeastern Virginia, and it's extremely muggy. So I want to go ahead and dig these up. And there's a considerable difference. Like, these have started to lighten up in color. Those are still darker green. I'm going to go ahead and dig them up. I don't want to leave them in the ground and run the risk of, I don't know, maybe potatoes getting spoiled or anything like that. So I'll be back. So when I planted the potatoes, I didn't plant them in the soil. I parted the wood chips, set them on the soil, and then covered them back up with wood chips. And they're not coming out crazy dirty. I mean, they got a little dirt on them, but they're not totally covered in, they're not wrapped up in a lot of dirt that I've seen some people say happens when planting potatoes. So let me see if I can take you along and show you how I'm finding them. Okay, like here's one right here. It's in the wood chips. That's how it's coming out. So I didn't plant in the soil. I just set them on the soil. Let's see, where's another one? I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, so I just pulled this one up, and I just took off 2 potatoes off the roots. I'm trying to turn it around and dropping potatoes. Okay, potatoes just dropped off, but then they're down there. Look at that, in the wood chips. In the wood chips. Okay, gotta come back. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far, and I'm not done. Just pull the plant up, and there are the potatoes sitting in the wood chips, just waiting for me. I got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 plants left to pull up. This is my harvest so far. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty, everything has been dug up, and here's my harvest. I mean, I can't remember, but I might have planted 10 or 12 potatoes, white potatoes, and I did very well. With the Lord's help, I did very good. Thank you, Lord. That's a nice harvest of white potatoes. Whew. I am sweating out here. So, yeah, not bad. And the basket is extremely heavy. So I did not expect to get this many. I did way better than I did last year. But once again, I peeled back the wood chips, set the potatoes on the soil, and left them alone. This was the last day of February, because I remember they said it was going to rain on the first day of March. I wanted to do it on the first day of March, so I did it the last day of February, and here it is nearing the end of June, and I dug them up because the plants were looking suspect. Overall, I think the plants looked very well. They didn't look diseased. Looked like they were just spent. So that's why I decided to go ahead and pull them up in light of us having this muggy weather. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thank you.